Hey guys, this is your host Irfan Nasser, and today I want to talk about a topic which is very interesting as we all are familiar with this thing, Skype. Yes, this word sounds familiar because it used to be the pinnacle of all the communication systems 10 years ago. And the people who have been using internet back in those days were obviously using this stuff every day, as in every day. Like if you have an internet connection, you would have Skype installed on your computer or even on your phone. Initially it was the best, like the call qualities, the chatting feature, the messaging feature, everything was great about this application. I been living in Saudi Arabia, was constantly using this software to talk with my relatives in Pakistan. It was a pretty good thing back in the day, and literally everyone I knew was using Skype back in the day. But what happened? Where is Skype now? And we all been thinking that how can a company mess this up, and 10 years later is nowhere to be seen. Well, the events are very tragic, and I want to summarize everything that I know about this thing. We all know that Microsoft acquired Skype back in 2013 or 14. I don't remember the exact dates, but soon after that the interface kind of changed, the landscape kind of changed. Before, it was if you have any other email account like Gmail, Yahoo, you can easily create an account with Skype. But now, soon after the acquisition by Microsoft, it was mandatory for you to create a Microsoft account in order to access Skype. Now this is one of the major issues that happened, because people who didn't have Outlook account or people who didn't have any Microsoft account, why would they make an account specifically for Skype? This was one of the main reasons. Even I was really impacted by this thing, and I felt strange that why did they are forcing users to be create an account, making things a bit more inconvenient. Prior to that, we remember that Facebook first introduced the video calling feature back in 2011, and it was basically integrated with Skype because it was using Skype's technologies in order to implement the video calling feature on their website. So we have seen a lot of boom when it happened, and it was running pretty well. But at the same time, Skype was also running pretty well. Now, soon after Microsoft acquired the company, apart from the account system, Microsoft really didn't focus on Skype's true potential. They acquired the company, and then they were working on Microsoft Teams and some other instant messaging services. At that time, I think so, the MSN was still working. Windows Live Messenger Windows Live Messenger at that time was working, and they were also pushing updates for that thing, but it wasn't as good as Skype used to be. But fast forward to 2020, when the COVID pandemic happened, and we all know how video conferencing softwares they boomed. They were like being used by many of the people around the globe, especially the educational institutions. Skype would have been the pinnacle of that thing if they had focused the work in the right direction. But instead of focusing that, instead of making the interface really pretty good, instead of putting up new features on that applications, they completely abandoned the Skype software, and they started working on Microsoft Teams, which is a direct competitor to the Zoom US that we normally use for the video conferencing. Zoom was launched maybe in 2015. I don't know the exact dates. I'm just randomly sharing my thoughts to you guys, what I know, just to compile all the things, the events that I've been through. So Zoom was released back in that time, and it slowly gained popularity among the masses because it was easy to use and it was free at some point, and you could just make a video conferencing for 1 hour, and it would charge you nothing, and then you just keep on doing that. So it was a simple model that Zoom did. In the COVID-19 pandemic, Zoom's market share rose up to the top, and it was the best video conferencing website that people were using. Skype, on the other hand, no one was using it. And the sad part is that Microsoft kind of ignored Skype, and they kept pushing on Microsoft Teams. They kept marketing Microsoft Teams back and forth, and Skype they just kind of threw out of the window. Obviously Skype was there when you were buying Microsoft Office suite. It was a dedicated application, but it was solely focused on business use. I don't know who was using Skype for business communications, but I don't know anyone who is using it. So that kind of tarnished Skype's you can say its image, and its productivity and the usage kind of decreased down, and yeah, it's pretty sad to see a company which we all grew up using. It was so easy to use, interface was pretty good, it was compatible with all the devices. It had happened with this. So it is one of the biggest mistakes that Microsoft did, to be honest, according to me. It's one of the biggest mistakes. Obviously they had done more mistakes, like as in acquiring acquiring the Nokia mobile lineups, and then discontinuing the mobile lineups. Okay, you are acquiring Nokia, and you are making phones, but then you kind of discontinued the model. But nowadays people are actually going back to see how good the interface looked like, how good the Windows mobile ecosystem was if it was implemented in a better way. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And it was very sad thing that Skype ended up like this. And surely there were other you can say instant messaging services, but Skype was the best. Skype, and I still have my account on Skype. That I don't know when was the last time I did a video conferencing call on Skype, to be honest, because in the last 10 years there are many other video conferencing and video calling applications have come in the market, like Emo, like Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp has implemented calling, Snapchat, Instagram, everything is now has this calling feature in it. But Skype is nowhere to be seen, and that is very, very sad news. And yeah, kudos to the days when we were using, life was simple back in the day, and you had dedicated applications for specific kind of works. Like for chatting you had some other application, for conferencing you had Yahoo Messenger at that time. If you remember, it was simple times, and it was pretty good. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And just wanted to throw words out of my chest and throw my thoughts out, and just let you know guys regarding my feelings about the demise of Skype. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to have proper research for this video, but then I said that, like, I have been through that phase, I have seen what had happened with Skype, so why not just make a video directly and just share it with you guys. Obviously if I do the research and all that, it's gonna take a lot of time and resources also, but one thing that I just want to share, I just record and share it with you guys. So that's pretty much it, and hope you like this video. If you like, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot and keeps me motivated to make more videos for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please.